One of the most beautiful reminders of all the beauty in the world are fresh flowers, but sadly, they don't last. However, did you know you can preserve flowers to last a lifetime? Horticulture agent Clarissa Cherez is here to show us how. Clarissa, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So we're going to talk today about pressing flowers. What is a flower press?
So I have a flower press right here. A flower press is literally as it says. You are going to press the flowers together and it is going to make it nice and flat, which will be perfect for, you can make bookmarks with it, you can make greeting cards or even just art pieces. There's a lot you could do with pressed flowers, and so this is a way to preserve it. It dries it out and then it'll keep its shape and color.
All right, let's show us how to do it. This is beautiful. Now, is this something you made or can you buy a press like this?
Both. You can make them as well as you can buy them online, and it will, what you need is just two hardwood pieces of it, and then some cardboard and any paper in between, and then you are able to preserve. So
Okay.
we're going to open this up. I did these back in September. So let's pull
So
off.
we've got our wood on top. Let me see how heavy this is. Yeah, that's not super heavy.
So you can see
Look
some of
at
our
that.
press material, and it is perfect and flat, just like a piece of paper. What the paper does is it's absorbing the moisture from the leaves, so they are dried and they're able to work with from crafts from there. So you can see they are nice and dry, and then there's multiple layers on there stacked on top of each other with cardboard and paper in between all of them.
Okay, so what type of paper is this? Is there a particular type we would want to use?
You can use general paper, any printer paper, but this is going to be a kind of botanist paper for herbariums that does help a little bit more with the moisture control. But normal printer paper will do as well, as long as it doesn't have like a waxy film to it.
Okay, and so again, you have your wood on top, then you have some cardboard.
So we'll go ahead and close it up,
Okay.
and then I will show you. And then what I'm just going to do, it has a nice, like you can see, basically a belt here. I tighten it as tight as possible, and then it can sit in. It'll sit on its own for a few weeks and dry itself out.
That is so much fun. All right, now if I don't have something like this, there's a simpler way to do it,
Yes.
right?
So
Okay.
if you have any encyclopedias or dictionaries laying around, those are perfect. Phone books, if those still exist.
Do people still use those?
I don't know, but if you have any, if you find
They'd be
any,
a good, so you're saying
those
a
are
heavy
perfect.
book?
Yes.
A heavy book.
Yes.
Okay.
I have some normal printer paper here. I like to fold it in half.
Okay.
And then you're literally just going to take your flower material and arrange it.
Those are beautiful leaves, by the way. What are those?
This is in the hibiscus family. Yeah, this is one of my favorite hibiscus plants with those bright pink leaves. So I'm just going to fold it up just like that, and then you
Okay.
open your book,
Your heavy book.
and then
Put that right in there.
close it and leave it on a shelf for a few weeks.
Easy peasy. And in a couple weeks, the moisture will be drawn out of the flowers or the leaves, and they'll be preserved.
Yep. You're able to just set it and forget it. We love to use that term and extension. You're able to put them in the book and come back to them in a few weeks, and they will be nice and pressed. You can use different kinds of materials. This one is a nice salvia. This one will work great as well. Just like that, and then stick it in. I
Okay.
used to do this method with my grandma when I was a kid. I would go on a walk, and I would look for the brightest color leaves, and we would take them home and then stick them in those phone books as mentioned. Something I do need to note is that as a kid, we put them in wax paper.
Guilty. We did that too, yeah.
I learned that wax paper is actually going to keep the moisture in. So you want the paper to absorb the moisture. So by using general printer paper or any other recycled paper, it will absorb the moisture, and then you're not going to worry about it rotting within the leaves. I will say I was also guilty as a kid of putting them in the phone books and never coming back for them. So
So someone would go to look up a number and, oh my goodness,
Yes.
a beautiful dried flower.
yes.
So once we dry our flowers, what are some fun things we can do with them?
Yeah, like I mentioned, I've seen a lot of bookmarks. I've seen jewelry used with them as well, or even a framed photo. I've seen like wedding bouquets where all the material is pressed, and then they rearrange them as like an art piece for the wall, and it looks exactly like the bouquet, just in a preserved and a pressed method.
What a lovely way to save memories. You know, I've gone on some beautiful trips out hiking in Colorado and have saved, you know, maybe some pretty aspen leaves. What a great way to have a memory of a trip.
Yeah, I would have thought about that as well. A really cool, unique memory from a trip.
Clarissa, thank you so much for showing us how to preserve this beauty and these special memories.
Thank you for having me. I hope to see you at one of my monthly garden and art gardening classes.
That sounds fun. All right, well, hopefully you are inspired now to do some flower preserving on your own and saving some special memories by using this pressing method. It is such a great way to do it.